forget the Twitter headlines, stock market trading wrap, the whole thing. Yes, it's relevant, and not right. What matters is always that there's a killer American-made sports sedan that's not really a Cadillac with the Model S doesn't count, it's a rocket, but turning will not be its forte. Oh, also it's electric. And quick doesn't even start to cover it. It's the dual-motor Tesla Model 3 Performance AWD. You understand the numbers, however, for those who need to have a refresher: 450 horsepower, 471 lb-ft of torque, 060 miles per hour in 3.5 seconds, 155 miles per hour top speed, 310-mile range, $78,000 plus goodies. If those figures look nearly the same as some German sports sedans you're informed about, well, these are. But the driving experience is definitely not. There's no launch mode, no ludicrous mode yet. A single forward gear. Select it, mash the throttle, and laugh until your passengers have the ability to unpin themselves on the seats and smack you at the back of the head. If there's another thing the Model 3 Performance AWD does exceedingly well, it's accelerate. That 3.5 second to 60 number feels conservative. Turn a large part and you'll be surprised, too. This Tesla controls its roll well, and seems reasonably sprung and damped for spirited driving. It's also somewhere in 510 mm, a lesser amount than a standard Model 3 Tesla wouldn't offer a firm number. That said, it's definitely not fully taken care of yet, plus it feels it. The front end feels somewhat beyond sync together with the rear end, probably a consequence of seeking to control roll as well as managing power application, especially in the rear, for dynamic benefit. Tesla says the suspension for the Model 3 Performance shares spring rate and damping using the standard car, but engages the bump stops earlier to aid maintain ride quality in the lower height, which often can also promote the sync issue. The result is the fact that the front end responds to your very quick steering ratio nearly instantaneously upon turn-in, however the rear lags a touch, continuing to roll. Go towards the throttle smoothly over a fast corner exit and you'll have the lack of a genuine limited slip differential, as being the inside rear tire has lights momentarily, prior to the new in-house Vehicle Dynamics Control VDC, previously a supplier-sourced component, takes over, grabs the brake, and forces the power towards the outside wheel. Tesla says there's an upgrade coming which will enhance this behavior by making use of active torque vectoring instead of the brakes to further improve spirited or track driving performance. This new unofficial track mode is development now, rather than yet scheduled for release, but Tesla hopes to make available to customers within the coming months. Wait, track driving? In an EV? Isn't that mostly a fitness and masochism? Previously, usually, yes. But with all the Model 3, Tesla aims making it much more accessible and far more fun, and in the beginning blush it appears like this Model 3 provides the goods to achieve it. New brakes sourced from Brembo increase thermal ease of the types of loads a 4,000 pounds car that could accelerate being a Caterham will spot. There's the aforementioned enhanced track-capable VDC, new Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires, and, certainly, that supernatural acceleration mean all that's left to sort for just a killer daily driver track rat would be the suspension, and, from my limited seat time, that appears like the weakest link from the equation. Even the all-wheel drive system doesn't feel being a hindrance. Enjoy it can on some cars. Though I didn't have several opportunities, I didn't find a way to provoke any on-power understeer. Of course, I won't be capable of tell you for certain how it all shakes out from the heat of your fast lap until I'm competent to track one, and I hope that day comes soon. Otherwise, and also this is perhaps the good thing, The dual-motor Model 3 Performance AWD drives just as being a normal electric car. It's quiet, reasonably smooth, as well as simple to operate. There's no publishing with that exhaust you fitted to get a few more horses climbing the hill at Laguna Seca 5 days each week, no pain with the pump for that tune that ekes out another % or two. When you're driving for duty in lieu of fun, it's merely a comfortable, reasonably well-equipped, electric sedan. In plain English, a great daily driver to have an enthusiast.